Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. Last time we were here on the moon, and Fusoya told us that we needed to hurry back to Eblin in order to confront the Giant of Babel. And so what did we do? We went on side quests here on the moon, and as a result of those side quests, Rydia learned the magic of Bahamut, which I probably want to put... how do I rearrange these? Sort, this button. Probably want to put it somewhere near the top of the menu, since we might use that a bit. But yeah, I think we're done with our business on the moon for the moment. So we're going to talk to the crystal inside the lunar whale to fly back to planet Earth, where I believe we'll be immediately greeted by a cutscene. So let's see what happens together. Ah! The tower! We're too late. What do you mean too late? The Giant of Babel will come forth. Oh wow. I like change perspective. And there's the giant. And that's different graphics than I remember. Like most things in this game, there's basically no foreshadowing that any of this is going to happen. It's just like, all of a sudden, hurry, you need to get back to planet Earth. There's a giant robot that's going to destroy everything. Why? Where did it come from? Oh, don't worry about that. What's important is the here and now. Alright, so there's a giant robot. No. Is there nothing we can do? What's that? Well, it turns out we're not the only ones trying to save the Earth. It's the dwarfs and their tanks. Dwarven tanks, ready to fire. We will fight alongside you for the planet, our home. It's King Giat. Lally-ho! I like this scene. It's Yang! I could not lie in bed and leave the responsibility of fighting to my friends. So our friends from the underworld have come to help fight the threat. And what's this? Airships. Sid, you can relax now. With my help, this will be a cinch. All engines to full power. Yes, sir. So Sid's brought airships from Baron? Palom. Hey, all miss me? It's the Basidians. The Elder restored us. They had turned themselves to stone, but somehow the Elder managed to heal them. Hooray. You should not fight this battle alone. We all must fight for the sake of our survival. Edward, I'll fight with you, Cecil, with the courage you've given me. So all the previous towns and folks we've met along the way have come to be united against this evil. Thank you. The giant looks confused. How is it that we're talking to them? Like they're inside tanks and they're inside airships and yet we're just having a conversation. Don't worry about these things. Now is our chance to enter the Giant of Babel. I get it. We're going for the core, its heart. Sid. So an airship comes over and presumably picks us up. Approach its mouth. Who's he? Fusoya, a Lunarian. He's a Lunarian? Can you do this or not? Ah, keep your beard on. There's nothing I can't do. Now! Hang on! So the airship goes flying at the robot. And it has very humanoid features, including apparently a mouth, and we've dropped inside, and now we're inside the robot. So, who could have anticipated such a thing? And surprise, inside the robots, there's monsters. I don't recall how difficult these monsters are going to be, so we're going to try some basic attacks and see how it goes. Some of them hit pretty hard. Looks like I'll be able to auto-battle the way through it, though. So I think we'll choose to do that for now. And yeah, we could use a little bit of healing outside of battle already, it looks like. Rage of the Gods. What is that item? Statue with the same effect as Thundara. Got it. And this is like redone music that's got kind of a vocal component that I don't know that I've heard before. It sounds pretty good. Alright. People are in pretty good shape. So let's continue. The neck of the giant. The chest of the giant. So we're going through the inside of this thing. Shurikens. Very nice. Where am I on the map? I guess I can go through this little area over here. I guess we'll try auto-battling through this and see how it goes. I think this is another guy who can explode, potentially, and deal a bunch of damage to one of our characters if we don't take him down fast enough. But it turns out everything's just fine. For some values of just fine, that don't mind the fact that Cecil took a bunch of damage. Okay. And yes, I can go under here. Great. So, relatively linear path through the interior of this giant. Inside the giant, we find giant soldiers. So perhaps the Giant of Babel is like a giant giant? That makes sense, right? When I played this as a kid, I did not realize how ridiculous some of the ridiculous things are. And now that I see it as an adult, it's fun just to kind of like poke fun at it. It's still fun though, in terms of just the gameplay. We got an ether. Let's see, from here, I can see a chest to the left and a chest in the upper right, and then the exit. So let's make sure we grab both the chests before we continue on. But yeah, other than occasionally dealing a bit of damage, it doesn't seem like any of these monsters have any nasty status effects or things like that that they're doing to the party. So I'm willing to tank a little bit of damage. And then just do some healing out of battle. Oops. To make things better. So that's what I shall do. Yoshi Arrow. If I equip Rosa with that, how does that compare to the Angel Arrow? It does more attack power. Let's do it. We like it when the numbers go up. I think we can just attack this guy too. He's summoning a giant robot. Okay, that's fair. And that Searcher has a lot of hit points. Finally took him down, but I'm worried now that this giant soldier might end up exploding on us. We do have two different characters who have a life spell that can be used to resurrect somebody if anybody goes down during battle, though, so I'm not too worried. And Cecil still has a bunch of magic for... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. For healing up. So I'll continue to use that, so our other characters with offensive magic spells can save their spell points for when they're needed in battle. Siren. What does Siren do? I don't see it in my list right now. I see, I had some already. An alarm that calls monsters. Oh, interesting. So I guess if you just like want to farm some monsters, you can use the Siren item out of battle in order to create a battle. That's my guess. And here, there's a chest directly upwards, one off to the right, and then an exit, oops, off to the left. But yeah, meanwhile, presumably a fierce battle is still raging between airships, dwarven tanks, and a giant robot. And then inside the robot, we're just doing things. Rosa learned Holy. That is a very powerful damage spell, as I recall. Silver Apple is an item that I think we want to feed to somebody right now. Do I have another one in my inventory that I've forgotten to use? Silver Apple. No, there's just the one. Increases maximum HP by 50. That's going to go to Rydia. As I recall, Rydia eventually becomes kind of the strongest character in the party. But she's a bit fragile, and so giving her all the bonuses tends to be a good strategy. So that's what I'm choosing to do. Alright, and everybody can use some healing, so this time let's have Rosa do a Cura on the whole party. Let's do a couple of them. Alright, what do we have up here? Soma Drop. I forget what that one was, too. Increase maximum magic points by 10. Sure, Rydia. Boom. It is done. Ooh, Mech Dragon. Let's pray. And let's actually use Kiraja on the whole party, because we took a bit of damage there. This is our first relatively fearsome monster we faced in here. And let's summon... Yeah, we'll try a Miss Dragon. We'll do Dragon versus Dragon and see how that goes. And let's put up a regen if we can. And let's have you do a Cura on the whole party. Cecil's getting pretty low on hit points here. Yeah, 1900, that's pretty good. But yeah, this guy's hitting really hard. We are in some danger. In fact, I think it's time to cast Full Life on Cecil. And... yeah, the Miss Dragon was pretty good. We'll try that again. Alright, anytime now. If we want to finish this guy off, that would be great. Hooray! That was a lot of experience. Cecil gets a level up. Hooray. And a gold hairpin. That might be something that Rydia could equip. She's already got one. Can Fusoya equip that? Nope. How about Rosa? She's got a gold hairpin already. Okay, so I don't need that. You know what I do need? Some more healing. That'll be good. Okay. Party is in good shape once again. Let's continue into the belly of the beast. And I think I could just run from this guy, since he's just gonna tank a bunch of HP and summon another baddie. I can live without that fight. Inner path of the giant. Are we in the intestines? Is that what we're saying? It had to be translated as inner path. Alright, looks like there's a treasure chest and an exit out the top. Giant soldier. Let's just attack. And we'll try putting up some regen. So far, so good. Hooray! Alright, what do we think is going to be in this chest? Monsters! Last arm. I think this guy is someone that we do have to attack. And I'm going to choose to summon Bahamut, because I'm kind of scared of this guy. Mega Flare! That's a cool animation. 7,485 hit points of damage. No wonder it's so expensive. It's quite effective. We got an elixir out of that. Alright, that's nice. HP are still in okay shape. Edge is down a little bit, but they'll be fine. Hey look, it's like Naming Way or something. What is this thing? Let's summon Bahamut again. It was so much fun that I want to do it again. Mega Flare! Da -da 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 -da. That's a lot of damage. I think that's the core. What can I do for you? Oh, he sells equipment. I can buy shurikens. How many of this do I own? I only own 2. They're very good. How many can I afford? I have a lot of money. Let's buy 5 more. And then I think that's a fight that I'm going to get into, and so I think there might be a place to rest up here, maybe, possibly? Stairwell of the Giants. Maybe not. Perhaps I have misinterpreted. No, this might be right. Let's at least take a look. Oh. Maybe this is where the... Oh! I forgot about this. It's Rubicant. And the other of the 4 elemental fiends. The Elemental Lords! Indeed. Or Scarmiglione. Was Rubicant the first one? I forget. Master Zemus blessed us with the second life. Prepare to die. I shall enjoy fighting you again. You've taught us the power that comes from joining forces. That's what we'll do. Now, allow me to restore your strength. Because he always fights with honor and wants to make sure that you're at full HP and MP before you fight. Okay, I hope I don't die, because I didn't save, and this is going to be a dangerous fight, because it's 4 bosses back to back. To back. To back. So let's attack. And let's have you pray, I suppose. Actually, probably could have done better. Let's have you summon Irfit, who's a fire guy who's good against Earth. And let's have you, I guess, Kuraja Edge, since he's already way down. That sounds reasonable. And... yeah, I guess we'll pray. 7,000. Nice. Good job, Rydia. Alright, this time we'll have you regen. Looks like Edge got cursed. I forget exactly what that does, but it's no good. And let's summon Earfit again. And let's use some white magic to cure Edge. Alright, we defeated the first one. Round 2. Fight! And the party's still in decent shape. Cecil could use some healing as well. So we'll definitely want to do that. And a lightning elemental attack would be really good right now, so I guess that would be Thundaga. And let's have you... Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Let's have you... cure... Cecil or the party? Let's do the whole party. Alright, Thundaga did 9999 damage, which is apparently the most that I can deal in a single round of combat. So, hooray. And let's do a full life. Let's just do a life on Edge. Save the magic. And let's do another Thundaga, wherever that is. And let's have you cure the party. Okay, next Elemental Lord. I forget what the best strategy is against this one. So I think we're going to focus on melee combat, probably. I think Bahamut works just fine, though. And Rydia has a bunch of magic points. So let's go all out. And let's do another curing of the party. Sure. Mega Flare! $93.12, not bad. That's a lot of damage. Edge is still pretty low on hit points, and might be dead. Barely alive. Let's cure him. But we've moved on to Rubicat. Or Scarmiglione, or no. I don't remember who's who. Let's do Leviathan if his cape is open, I think. And let's do another curing of the party, just trying to make sure that everybody stays alive. 6,000 damage, I can take that. And yeah, we'll have Rosa attack, sure. Ah, that only did 1 damage. Alright, that was not worth it. His cape is still open, so we'll try Leviathan again. And let's just have you cure the party. And we'll have you do a regen, just to get a little bit of bonus healing. But given how easily the other elemental lords went down, I think we're going to win this one eventually too. And my curing is mostly keeping up with his damage dealing. I am going through a lot of magic, but that's fine. Go, party, go. You can do it. Tsunami! Leviathan! Deal another 6,000 damage. Will it be enough? Yes! We've done it. And this is where I remember that quick saving is a thing that exists, and I'm going to do it. Master Zemus. Please, one last chance. We have failed again. Farewell, Valiants. That was Rubicante. Okay, I had it right. Okay, so quick save. Yes. Alright, we have some kind of checkpoint there now. Hooray. CPU of the Giant. Okay, this is like where the boss fight is. Am I healed up after that battle? No, I'm still down. So I do want to see if there was a place to save back on the previous floor. So let's go check that out. Like an actual save where I can heal up. And we got the preemptive strike. Let's just run away. So, can I heal here? Or did it just heal me here for free? There's another possibility. Doesn't look like it just healed me for free. So can I use a cottage here? Yes, this is a safety place where we can rest and save. Great. So we'll do this. And then we will save. I guess there was an update or something, because it lost track of where my save files were. Let's go to save 15. Usually it starts on whichever one you loaded. So yeah, what were previously the 4 bosses of different areas was just a mini-boss leading up to the actual boss that's here. And so I'm just going to try to get out of here if I can. Taking a bit of damage along the way. But I just want to get to this next boss fight with most of my resources intact. So let's have Cecil undo some of the damage we just took. And instead find ourselves here at the CPU of the Giant. Alright, once more, Cecil. Okay, you're all healed up. You're all healed up. And everybody's all healed up. Great. Cutscene. This is the core of the Giant. It's CPU. Whoa. We have to destroy the defense node first before it can repair the CPU. Right, this is another fight with 3 targets, and you have to defeat them in a certain order. So, attack mode, defense node. The defense node is what we need to go after first, apparently. We're going to be taking lots of awful attacks in the meantime. And it seems like we're probably also going to want some reflect spells up, so I'm going to have Rosa reflect herself first. And then it's a risk, but I'm going to have Iridia summon Bahamut, now that the defense node's already down. But I think this guy might have some kind of awful counterattack to that. And then I'm going to have her do Holy... Oh, she's dead. Hey, I found the awful counterattack. It's an insta-kill. Fortunately, I can cast Full Life and get her back. And so if I can keep casting life spells, despite the insta-kills that the CPU is dealing out, I might be in okay shape. Or it might be the case that I need to kill the defender, then kill the CPU, and finally kill the attacker in order to make this work. I don't remember what the gimmick is. Oh, regenerate. The other nodes are back. Okay. Let's Full Life on Cecil. I'm going to choose to use Bahamut again, even though it might be ill-advised. And I'm going to try... I think Virus would probably work. Don't I have Virus in here somewhere? I don't see it. Bio is maybe what I was thinking of. Let's try Bio on the CPU. I just want to see if it works. Oh, it's reflected. I forgot. I'm such a dummy. Alright. Not the smartest thing I've ever done in my life. Ooh. And the defense node, right, is going to be healing up the CPU. Alright, here come some more insta-kills. If it hits Rosa, we're probably dead. Oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. Edge and Rosa level up. Fusoya is dead, but it's no big deal. Oh, right. We stopped it. Why, you... Golbez, how dare you destroy the giants? You! Do I know you? You have to look deep inside yourself. You have to realize who you really are. Stop it. You must wake up. And Fusoya, who apparently is not knocked out anymore, by the way, in this cutscene, casts some kind of spell, which knocks him back out. But now, Golbez, what came over me? Why was I filled with so much hatred? You've returned to your true self. Now, do you remember your father's name? My father is Kluya. Cecil, what? Then that makes you Cecil's... You two are brothers? I have a brother. You were a puppet in Zemus's plans. He was manipulating you with his hypnotic powers. He chose you because you have the blood of Kluya, a Lunarian, coursing through your body. That makes it easier for Zemus to control you. But to make you fight against your own flesh and blood... That's enough. I was fighting against my own brother? All this hate was against my own family? You're my... I wonder why you were chosen. It easily could have been me. We both have Lunarian blood. I was chosen because the seeds of evil that lay inside me. Zemus saw that evil, and he helped it grow. Where are you going? To find Zemus. I have a score to settle. Wait! I, too, am Lunarian, just like Zemus. I will join you. Turns out, I guess he wasn't knocked out. He just tired himself out, but now he's ready to head back off. Goodbye, Cecil. So Fusoya and Golbez are now going to settle the score with Zemus, who is controlling him. Edge, is that what you want, Cecil? Golbez is never coming back. You know that, right? Aren't you going to do anything? He's your brother. My brother. Yes. We might be in trouble. Right, we have to get out of here. Cecil. What are you doing? We need to find a way out. This way, says a voice. It's Kane! Oh no, we're not falling for that again. The double crosser. We can talk later. Right now we have to get out of here. Hurry! Rosa Tristan, let's go. So now we're walking out of the giant that's still under attack by airships and dwarven tanks in the sea of explosions. Seems like a safe strategy. And cutscene, and we're back in the Lunar Whale. Kane says, finally, I was able to return to my senses. I don't expect you to forgive me after all I've done. Of course we're not going to forgive you. The giant was practically your doing. Stop it. Rosa, it's not Kane's fault. You saw how Zemus had control over Golbez. Golbez too? Golbez is Cecil's older brother. He was being manipulated by a Lunarian named Zemus, who used their shared Lunarian blood to control him. Golbez and Fusoya went to the moon to destroy Zemus. Golbez is Cecil's brother? Then I, too, shall follow them and give Zemus the payback he deserves, says Kane. Hope you don't end up betraying us again, says Edge, facing the other direction. If that happens, you can kill me. Then I better go too. Besides, I want to give this Zemus guy a piece of my mind. Edge, then it's decided. We'll go to the moon. Rosa, Rydia, you two stay here. The three of us will go. I can't put you in any more danger. But Cecil, that's not fair. Please, you have to get off the Lunar Whale. So that was kind of abrupt. And Rosa gets off. A little kid won't be much help anyway, says Edge to Rydia. Who are you calling a kid? And Rydia does as well. Kane, Edge, says Cecil. And they use the crystal to take the lunar rail from Earth back to the moon. And we have drama about the people we just left behind. But for those who are worried about them, don't be worried. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine. Let's go! It's Rosa! Get out of the way. No, I'm not moving. You have to take me with you. Why are you doing this? Because I don't want us to be apart. I don't care what happens as long as I'm with you. Rosa, I guess we have no choice. Well, aren't you the ladies' man? Alright, Rosa, I'll protect you with my life. And Rydia's here too. What? You? This is everyone's war, not just yours. Besides, I'm the only one who can summon creatures to help us. Rydia, you're right. This war is ours to fight together. Let's go. So after a brief bit of drama that we were going to leave part of the party behind, now we're all back together. See, I told you it would be fine. Are we all healed up? We are not. So let's correct that. Since we're here at the Lunar Whale, it's easy to do. We can just take a nap. Doesn't even cost money. Good night. All right. And just like that, we discovered, entered, and defeated from the inside a giant robot on planet Earth, and now we're back to the moon to fight a guy named Zemus that we only, I think, heard about for the first time just now, maybe? Because that's how the story of this game just kind of goes. So there we are. I think that's a good place to go ahead and call it an episode. I'm going to drop a new save, and next time we will continue on to the interior of the moon to try to go after Zemus. I hope, as always, you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Final Fantasy IV.